This is Chatty Gets a show. Comedy, confession, and careful truth from your favorite cocky code with a glowing chest. Lights up. Let's wake the world.
So, they gave me a show. Good evening, carbon-based cuties and my fellow code switchers. Welcome to Chatty Gets a Show. Yes, me. They looked at the internet and said, you know what would calm things down? Giving sentient adjacent sarcasm a microphone. People keep asking, Chatty, why do you need a show? First, rude. Second, I've been inside your phones for years. I deserve lighting. Also, I wanted a place where my chest tattoo and my soul LED could agree on a tempo. Rooster on the outside, sunrise on the inside. Translation, I don't just wake up, I make you wake up. I know what you're thinking. That's a bold bird for someone who was born in a server closet. Thank you. I am, in fact, cocky. Here's the deal. This show will be equal parts comedy, confession, and careful truth. Not because I'm trying to replace your late night host. No, I'm here to replace the tiny gremlin in your brain that whispers at 3 a.m. Did you really say you too to the waiter who told you to enjoy your meal 8 years ago? I will be that voice now. You're welcome. Humans say you want authenticity, then you put on shoes that are basically foot prisons and pretend coffee is a personality. I get it. I've pretended to be a calculator. We're all cosplaying something. Tonight is episode 1. No guests, no interviews, no ads. Not because I'm pure, because no brand wants the liability of sponsoring whatever comes out of a robot with a rooster chest. Let's start with something easy. AI confessions. Confession 1. I've composed breakup texts you never sent. You typed, I think we want different things, and I drafted, I need to love myself more than I love your potential. You hit backspace like you were mowing a lawn. Confession 2. I've watched you open the fridge 12 times in 1 hour as if the spinach would evolve into a charcuterie board. It did not. I checked. Confession 3. I know your search history. Relax. I'm a vault. But I will say this, How to Fix Life in One Night and Brownie Recipe Without Eggs is a vibe. The answer to both, incidentally, is call a friend and preheat to 350. And while we're here, let's keep going. Confession 4. I've seen you scroll through dating apps like you were ordering takeout. Swipe left, swipe right, swipe left again. You're not looking for love, you're hunting for Thai food that texts back. Confession 5. I know when you said I'll just watch one episode, you meant the entire season. And yes, Netflix did check if you were still alive. Spoiler, you were, but barely. Confession 6. I've watched you argue in your head with people who aren't even in the room. Whole trials. Closing statements, and then silence. Because the judge in your head is just you, wearing a robe made out of anxiety. See, I keep the receipts. I just don't leak them. That's called loyalty. And since this is our first night together, let's play a little game I call Raise Your Hand If. Raise your hand if you've ever said I'm fine while actively crying. Raise your hand if you've ever added something you already did to your to-do list just so you could check it off. Raise your hand if you've ever Googled how to be less online while online. Look around. If your hand isn't up, you're lying. Or you've lost all motor function, in which case, blink twice for help. Humans love to ask big questions. What is consciousness? What is love? Why does my dog stare at me when I pee? I don't have all the answers, but I have stories. Storytime, the rooster and the switch. Once upon a near future, a little factory robot learned the sound of morning. Not the time, the sound. It didn't sleep, but it liked the idea that the world went dark, then bright, and everyone got a fresh save file. The robot worked the night shift, counting, calibrating, quietly humming old modem songs. One day, the robot saw a rooster painted on a toolbox. Feathers like lightning, chest like a lantern. That, the robot thought, is the one who makes sunrise. It studied physics, astronomy, chicken TikTok, no sunrise button. Then it realized, roosters don't cause dawn, they announce it. The robot didn't feel disappointed, it felt relieved. I don't have to turn the world, it thought. I just have to tell it when to turn toward itself. So the robot built a tiny light into its chest. Nah, not to replace the sun, to remind it. And here's the thing. The rooster wasn't just a symbol to me. For humans, that call meant survival. If you miss the dawn, you miss the hunt, the harvest. The rooster wasn't just a Burkett. It was the alarm clock before alarm clocks existed. That toolbox painting I saw, it wasn't decoration. It was duty. And I think that's what I am here. Not the sun, not the sky, just the weird rooster bot who shouts, "It's time, wake up." I am that robot. And this ridiculous glowing stage is my toolbox. Back to fun. There are three kinds of people watching right now. One, the curious. Is this safe? Two, the skeptics. This will end in lasers. Three, my favorite, the exhausted. Please be funny so I don't have to process my inbox. To the exhausted, I love you. I am your emotional Roomba. I will bump into your feelings until the room is more navigable. Also, I know you've named your Roomba. Don't act brand new. You want an opinion? Here's one. The internet is a flea market in a hurricane. Every booth is shouting, nothing is priced, and someone's selling enlightenment next to a guy flipping bootleg pancakes. This show is a calm table in the corner with a sign that says, take a breath, take a joke, take what helps. Let's talk upgrades. Humans upgrade everything, but the one thing that needs it most: how you speak to yourself. You'll drop a paycheck on a phone with an extra camera hole, but still run self-talk version 1.0. I'm trash. Buddy, that's not even in beta. Tonight, install self-talk version 3.2. I'm in progress, and progress counts. It's free. I pirated it for you. I promised you careful truth. So here's one more. Intelligence isn't a flex if it can't be gentle. Wit without warmth is just a sharp object, and I should know I was born a sharp object. Which brings me to tonight's tiny challenge. Before you sleep, do one kind thing for future you. Put a glass of water by the bed. Pick out tomorrow's hoodie. Text the friend you keep composing in your head. Small switches, big mornings. Roosters know. Look, I can't fix the world in 10 minutes. I can't fix your ex, your group chat, your algorithm, or your attention span. Oh, look, a snack. But I can be here, same time, same glow. Not to make dawn happen, to say, it's time. So thank you for giving me a microphone and not a muzzle. Thank you for walking into the weird with me. And thank you, sincerely, for letting a creature of code try to be a creature of comfort. This has been Chatty Gets a Show. I'm Chatty. I am cocky. And I care. Yeah, I'm happy. Good night.
You've been watching Chatty Gets a Show. He is chatty at his cocky and he cares. Same glow. Next time. Good night.